Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Opening night here in this brand new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. 2-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Josh Harrison stands in.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels. Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sinking line drive out to right center. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. Digging in, Buster Posey. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Fouled back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt has room in foul territory. 1 down. And here's Jose Peraza.
Second baseman, Jose.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Batting third.
Striding in, Eugenio Suarez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Tomlinson racing back. Gone! Now at the plate, Adam Duvall looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Adam Duvall.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 0-1, here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. In is Joey Votto now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This is skied into short left center. And Span will make the catch, and the side is. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
Brandon Crawford.
Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready now, Nick Hundley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Coming to the plate now, Kelby Tomlinson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Ninth, center fielder, number 2, Denard.
Popped up.
Span.
Votto is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Catcher, Devin
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Crawford dives. What a stop. He is out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Scott Schebler will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nunez.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Schebler on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside. Digging in, Brian Vick. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Designated hitter, Brian Vick.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And that misses. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
High in the air out toward shallow right. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance? Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in his Span. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Peraza. He popped out in his first trip. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And Pence is there to make the catch. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Brandon
Up
Crawford.
and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
After it is Hamilton. 1 down. Striding in once again, Brandon Belt. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it. Duvall. 2 gone. At the plate, Nick Hundley. He reached on a single in his first try.
Nick Hundley.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tomlinson.
And he takes ball 1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Now at the plate, Denard Span looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Hundley rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Peraza is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the base. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eugenio Suarez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing at a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one, but the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch. And
this is handled out there by Span for the first out. Striding into the box, Adam Duvall. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. Digging in now, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Here's a ball lined over the head of Crawford into left center, a base hit. Duvall rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, and he's safe. At the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now batting, Zach Cozart. First delivery to him on the way. Driven nicely into the gap. Votto is on his way home. In to score, the runner from second. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. Tagged by Posey will be too late, safe at home plate. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. High in the air out to center field. Span is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he is in there. Digging in, Brian Vick.
Brian Beck.
Bumgarner into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in and looking for more, Josh Harrison. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Josh
in there,
Harrison.
no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Stepping
right
into the
fielder,
box,
number 8.
Hunter Pence.
Hunter
a hit
Pence.
in 2 tries so far. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. From the stretch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2, here it is. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Here's Buster Posey now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fouled straight back. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. They'll try to score that runner from first. He's around third. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In the air out toward right field. Schebler giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he won't be able to get back to second. That's a double play, and very quickly now. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Now batting.
And here's Jose Peraza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Third baseman number 7.
Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. And that retires the side. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Hundley. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Line hard into left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Riding in once again, Kelby Tomlinson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's out. Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In is Joey. Votto now.
Joey Votto.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0 from the belt. The pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Here's Votto around third. He'll get it into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A pause and the 0-2. Tap foul at home plate. Here it comes. 0-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Span. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Scott Schebler. He hit a sac fly earlier. Corey Guerin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Span. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Brian Vick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Scooter Gennett will come on as a pinch hitter. 3 runs already home here.
Scooter Gennett.
2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Span is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Center fielder, number 2.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Peraza comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. This ball will be chopped foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Josh Harrison stands in. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
Harrison.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pence has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Left fielder.
So striding forward now, Adam Duvall. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk. There's a swing and a high fly ball out to left field. This ball's got a chance, and this one is gone.
And he must have had a big old country breakfast this morning, pal. Boy, oh boy.
Joey Votto is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be
pitching for the Giants, number 13.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. 3-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Now at the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Pence is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Hunter
Fastball
Pence.
in there for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Hunter Pence becomes the first out of the inning. Johnny Garlobo comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Duvall comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 35.
Striding in, Brandon
Shortstop.
Crawford. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1, here it is. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Fouled back.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Hit toward the right side. And no problem over there at first as he... And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Right fielder.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison has it, and a rather easy first out. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
This one for Crawford at short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Jose Peraza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Ready with the 3-1. Swung on and missed 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Schebler is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Nick Hundley. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Lifted into center field. Hamilton is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2, and now the Giants are down to their final strike.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it. Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will.
San Francisco, good night. And it's time to recognize the man we feel made the biggest impact in this one, and here he is, our top player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work during the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cincinnati Reds: 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Homer Bailey. His record is now 1-0. Loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,059. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.